I think we've come back. The sort of we've arrived.
We've arrived in a new series.
Yeah, but the same telephone box.
Woo!
Let's just go out the door. Continuity.
Continuity indeed.
Although, because continuity makes us sound good, let's pretend the phone box has changed colour.
Okay.
Dom, there's cars everywhere.
It's a bit scary.
It's like we've gone to the future, like those knights who stand in roundabouts. Shall we just go into this?
To the rusty gate.
We've had a lot of success with this rusty gate. It is the rusty gate, but we've gone through the portal, so it might be a different rusty gate.
I think it is.
So anyway, hello and welcome to episode 1,
Series 2.
Get in. Right.
Was that our cue for the theme?
Intro. Yeah, intro. Right, get in.
Get in.
So Dominic, what have you been doing?
I've been enjoying a life of freedom.
Have you?
Yeah, inside the telephone box.
Although we may have made out that the telephone box transported us forward a whole week, what really happened is we've been stood in a telephone box for a week.
Yeah.
And we've only just popped out now. So that made the editing and doing the artwork very difficult.
We had to do it by hand.
Yeah.
I mean, the artwork by hand isn't too bad because you usually do it by hand, but the editing, we had to sing all the music
with crank tools, didn't we? And we had to have those little boxes where you've got different length pieces of metal, and you turn the handle and
boxes,
it flicks.
Yeah,
that's the badger. Yeah. And we had to we kept doing the intro, but it's only like a really short music box because what we could make, so we had to keep winding it back up.
Like we actually had to physically make the music box first, and so it took. That's why it only came out on Wednesday.
Yeah, because it's handcrafted.
Yeah.
We spent the rest of the time in the phone box just trying to keep away from each other.
Yeah.
Because the body odour got pretty bad.
I never realised how small a phone box actually was.
Yeah, and Dominic's all right, but I usually only see him for a couple of hours a week. So. Right. I'm sort of moving away from Snappy.
Well, that was the first one of this series.
That was.
Cute.
We should get like a special sort of ding, like gold star sound effect.
Okay. Right.
And even if you don't agree, you've got to do it now because we've committed.
Yeah.
So, I had a dream, and I was telling you about this, but I don't know what it says about me.
Okay.
It was like your stereotypical dragon dream, and I was just a peasant guy, but like a cool peasant. I was like, okay, yeah. And I was doing my stuff in sort of this nice village, a bit like the village on the lake in The Hobbit.
Right.
Lake Town.
Yeah, that one. That wasn't a very nice village.
No, but that kind of thing.
Okay.
It was tarted up a bit.
That's good.
And then the dragon attacked, but the dragon was a giant swan. Ignore that message which just appeared.
I think that would be pretty terrifying.
But it was like a giant mute swan. And you know how they sort of flap across the water and then sort of run down?
Oh, that's so cool.
And then it attacked some people and then sang a beautiful song, Dominic.
But did you win?
No, I got eaten by a giant swan.
It
broke my arms.
It's a bit rubbish.
It looked at me and my arm just broke. But I didn't know what that says.
I think it says that you have pretty weak arms.
Just, from the dweeb, my cow. You've got very weak arms. Have you had any interesting dreams, Dominic, recently?
No. All of my dreams seem to be pretty mundane. Like, I just hung out with some YouTubers and I was in a video of theirs. This is how sad my life has become.
Wow. Dom pretending he's in a video. Yeah. We all know your medium's podcast, Dominic. Anyway, are you moving away from Snappy?
Yeah, okay, let's move away from Snappy. Let's lean, in fact.
Let's lean, yeah, but only sort of.
Yeah, we don't want to lean too much from this gate.
So Dominic told me he had a whole list of topics ready to talk about.
Yeah, and the first one of them is chimneys.
I always wondered, Dominic, how far down do chimneys go?
To the fireplace.
Yeah, but if you think about it, the centre of the Earth could sort of be the fireplace.
Have you seen a hole all the way down to the centre of the Earth?
Yes.
Okay, then that's the biggest chimney. Sorted. Wrapped.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you know what I heard? You know how the Earth spins
Yeah.
on its axis? It's because obviously the inside, the asthenosphere and the lithosphere,
Yeah.
it's all very, very hot. As it would be. It's like a pressure cooker. And these chimneys, which go right down into the floor, well, what they've got is people drop water into them, steam comes shooting out,
Yep.
propels it around like a Catherine wheel.
Right. Okay.
And centripetal force is what keeps us on, not
So
gravity.
that is why we keep spinning.
What if gravity was just centripetal force?
I think it is. I think we solved it.
I think, yeah.
Go
Up the
stuff
oars,
yourself
Newton.
in
Yeah. Sort of leaning away from Snappy. Dom, you haven't spoken much yet.
Have I not?
No, John. Talk.
Hi, I'm Dom. I'm trying to think of a topic to talk about. We came to this one a bit unprepared. Well, I did. I don't know about you. You're probably holding out on me.
I came really unprepared.
You've probably got thousands of topics.
I joined a library today.
Oh yeah, how was it?
It's really
Did
good.
they like induct you?
No, I walked in and they were really nice. And then she was like, "Oh, my son just graduated.
Oh.
He got a 2-1, and then I got some cake."
Oh.
And I said, I was just there at 9 o'clock this morning eating cake in the library with these people I didn't know.
Are you allowed to eat cake in a library?
No, you're not.
Oh, breaking all the rules.
I know.
Was the cake specially because you joined the library, or was it because this person got a 2-1?
Person got a 2-1,
Okay.
but because I was there, I could share in the moment.
Ah, that's good.
Yeah. So, what have you been doing with your time off school?
What have I been doing with my time at school? I've actually been wrestling some bears.
Do you know what? I looked at you and I thought, there's a man who's been wrestling some bears. How's that been going?
How can you tell, first of all? How can you tell when a man's been wrestling some bears? I thought that I'd come off quite well.
No, you have. What with the fact there's somebody to look at and say you've been wrestling bears. But there's several factors. There's a look in your eye which says hardship. There is the weight on your soul which says regret.
Oh,
There's the pensiveness of your voice which says sorrow. And there's a great big bear claws ripped across your face. That one.
Oh,
And the fact you're wearing a
that's a bit
loincloth
of a
made of
giveaway,
bears.
isn't it? Yeah.
Not even skin bears. just a bear
bears.
with a safety pin through his face.
Yeah. But the reason I was wrestling these bears is because they tried to steal my mother's handbag.
Yeah.
And, you know, you can't let bears get away with that kind of
'cause
nonsense,
it's never
even if they do look like Winnie the Pooh.
Because if you remember an earlier topic from the Lost episode,
Yeah.
From the
Oh,
Lost-
the Lost episode.
the Lost episode.
The one with the dome. What was it called? The space dome. No?
our Lost episode,
Yeah.
no, what?
Yeah, there was like a dome.
I'm talking about your mother's handbag and how it's linked to all the government satellites.
Oh, okay.
You know how post boxes are like big red buttons?
Yeah.
If you manage to push one all the way into the floor, Dominic's mother's handbag sends a signal. And
Yeah.
the bears, all dressed up in wetsuit material, continuity, will do... What will they do when they get a link to the government satellites?
I think they'll start broadcasting some bear propaganda would be the top priority, and also try and get their singles to like number one by just constant barrage of them across the
What
airwaves.
kind of singles are there?
Well,
Oh, we thought there were songs about bears.
they are.
I don't know any songs with bears in.
Well, the bears have obviously made some. They just haven't got to the satellites yet. Once the bears get to the satellites, you'll be hearing from these bear songs about bears
Yeah.
on repeat. I'm calling it now.
Are you sort of...
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm leaning away from Snappy.
yeah.
Yeah. Ed's turn.
Let's turn. Do you know what I heard about red brick houses?
No.
You know the bricks they get for red brick houses?
Yeah.
they've got to come from these really special quarries
Red
on
quarries.
Mars.
Oh,
Now these Georgians,
yeah.
with their red
Those
brick
clever old
houses,
Georgians.
right? They trebuchets. They put a slightly smaller trebuchet
Right.
in the bucket of a massive trebuchet. So it wasn't even slightly smaller; it was a lot smaller, with like Dante in it.
Dante.
Yep, Inferno, Disco,
Yeah.
and they shot him at the Mars, and he set up his trebuchet there. He had massive breath, and he just kept sending rocks at Earth. And killed the
So-
dinosaurs. Not many people know the dinosaurs were around until the end of the
There
Georgian
was a
times.
trebuchet inside the trebuchet.
Yeah.
So the trebuchet launched.
Or
How?
like Russian trebuchets.
so
There's
not
one
like
inside
Roman
no,
ones.
One inside. No, I mean like Russian dolls. But they're trebuchets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like one fires one,
Yeah.
and then the other one fires the next one. That's going to have to take some pretty impressive maths.
Well, no, because what they did, they just had loads in, and every time they veered off course, they just fired another one, and because they're in space, they could just shoot from the directions.
That's clever. That. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Russian catapults.
Yeah, good. They used to make red brick houses,
Yes. The more you know.
which
ladies
the
and gentlemen.
Ivy is, of course, trying to take over.
Yeah.
I'm leaning away from Snappy.
Universities are often referred to as red brick universities. You
Yeah.
know, those
You're
ones.
going to red brick, aren't
I'm
you?
going to a red
I'm
brick.
going to red brick.
Yep, they're the best ones,
Yeah,
I think, because I'm going there.
yeah. So in a way, we're not going to the university of the cities where we're going
We're
respectively.
going to the University of Mars.
We're going to the University of Mars. Well, does you think it works like in reverse War of the Worlds? We're going to get all the dodgy pathogens.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, we should probably wrap up because I can see your
Probably,
mother. So
yeah.
I'm sort of leaning away from Snappy, and I'm just going to say we're not going to go back in the telephone box portal till at least the end of this series, are we?
Yeah, no, that's going to be a series finale thing.
Oh, so,
In 5 more episodes' time. Look forward to that.
so yeah, it's goodbye from me.
And it's goodbye from me.
Bye.
Bye.
Ra, ra, ra.